Hey everyone, Aaron here with Elite Water Sports, hanging out at AWSI for the 2023 Hood River event, and I have Ben Jamieson here. He is the co-founder, the lead founder of Foil Drive. Foil Drive is not new to us at Elite Water Sports. We've had them for a couple of years. We are in love with the product.
Thank you.
And we've seen the durability of it, and I have Ben here today to actually walk us through the whole lineup and give us a little bit more insight on what's happening over here at Foil Drive.
Yeah, sweet. Thank you so much. And thank you guys so much for your support. It's been incredible over the last couple of years. We're a pretty new company, only a few years old. We really started out with, we wanted to preserve the true feeling of foiling, but wanted to add that motor. So Paul, my co-founder, he's the lead designer of this gear, and he really just wanted the stuff to feel exactly like foiling, but have that little bit of drive just to get you up on foil and open up more conditions and do all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's a totally retrofit electric motor system that fits up to 90 different foil brands and foil masks.
You can hit every foil on the market, basically.
Yeah. And we do that as an as-request basis. So like the foiling industry is changing all the time. GoFoil's just got their new mast, get a new trace, new adapter, and you just slide on the adapter.
It's been fantastic also working with you guys that if we have a very unique mast, you know, people have been able to give us that mast and we go over to you. Communication's super easy, and sure, it's maybe not immediate, but within a couple of weeks, we have the unit. They're out on the water with this cool product.
Yeah, exactly. So I think for you guys, like for the winging, light wind winging, learning to wing, things like that, that's where it's been really cool. And to be completely honest, like we never thought people would want to use it winging. And that's been half the fun of the last few years, is seeing how people use this gear for all sorts of stuff. So we personally like surf. So we use the motor just to help us get up onto foil, get onto the big fat swell right on the outside, stay away from people. Like,
well, here's an outside thing. Outside the box thinking is that one of our clients actually lives on a canal there in St. Petersburg. And he'll actually jump on his wingboard, right? 70 liter on his knees with his wing, right? And a foil drive, he'll blast out of the canal, barely foiling. He doesn't want to suck up the battery too much. And he'll go out to the middle of the bay for a couple hours, winging all over the place. You'll never be able to do that without putting the boat in the water and all this other stuff. And when he gets back, he gets tired, right? He goes back into the canal, foil drives it right back. I mean, it's opening up so many doors for so many people with a little bit outside the box thinking. That's what it took to make this, and it's fantastic.
Exactly. So, you know, we're based in Australia. It's all handmade, handcrafted there. Again, it's all Paul's, you know, design and dream of this gear. It's relatively low quantity. It's not like Chinese mass-produced sort of stuff. So it's made...
Durability is so awesome.
Exactly, and it's made with love. And I mean, we just really want people to be out in the water enjoying their time. You know, and the customer support. I think it's such a throwaway line these days with so many brands. Like, yeah, customers first. Like absolutely 100% genuinely, that is what it's all about. We just want people out there enjoying it, and you know, no product's ever absolutely perfect. There's always some few little things, but it's how you deal with it and get it sorted out and get them back in the water.
Well, it certainly shows just in your business how adamant you are about that customer relations and your retailers, so I can support my guys even easier.
Exactly right.
Let's talk about the unit. This unit right here actually goes on the board. It Velcros to it.
Correct,
Comes with a board kit, we call it, right? And then you have multiple different standard length cords that you can get, and that's going to adapt to
a whole range of boards,
how long that cord needs to be for it.
Exactly.
You do have multiple areas where you can put the foil, so it doesn't have to be specifically for e-foiling, right? So to save you some research, you can do a lot of different things by changing where that motor goes.
Yeah, and it really depends on what you want to do. Motor up high, obviously you can like be up on foil and the motor's not in use. A cool phrase that's been coined recently is like, we love using the product when we're not using it. That's when we love it the most, is when we're not using it. It's turned off, the motor's up high, and we're just surfing the wave, riding the wind, whatever it may be. That's when it's really cool. But you can always, drop it back down. And having that adjustable height, it allows you to do different things too. So like with the motor high, you've got to have that pop-up technique better, and it's got to be calmer water for less chop. Drop it down a little bit, gives you a bit more wiggle room when you're like e-foiling out through the canal or whatever to get out to the wind.
We're teaching flat water pumping and stuff, dock starts and everything.
Exactly
with this,
right.
Unit. And, you know, how do you control it, right? You have a Bluetooth, right?
Yeah, it's a 2.4 gigahertz wireless controller, and there's a little antenna sticking out of the top of the box here. We've got a paddle mount that's included with the kit that you can put on your paddle, both natural and goofy. It's all ambidextrous. We've got like wrist leashes that we can, you know, put around your wrist and hold that if you want to hold it on your wing. The paddle mount works really well on the booms or hard handles or wings as well. But
so the control is super tech, so watch out for another YouTube video on that. We'll go the whole breakdown of
throttle limits and cruise control, all that kind of stuff.
It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And it's all digital display, so you know all your battery consumption and everything that's going on for the whole
Exactly
unit.
right, yeah.
Ben, it's awesome. Thank you so much for bringing this
so
out
much.
to the market. Keep doing what you're doing, and we look forward to seeing what's new coming out maybe later this year.
Awesome.